Good afternoon, my name is Maya Ramirez, and today I'm going to present social media in different cultures. Social media has gained a lot of power in the last few years. This is due to globalization. The use of social media is not only for contacting friends and purchasing things, but also for matters of work, business, and for knowing what is going on in the rest of the world. Every country has its trends and ways of using social media. In Asia, the people of China use social media mostly to get in touch with their friends. In Japan, people use it for the search of products and for buying them. In India, they use it for searching work and for matters of business. In Europe, they also use it for to get in touch with friends, and the most popular social media is Facebook. In Italy, the popularity is of 83%, in UK with 79%, and in France with 74%. In Brazil, the use of social media is centered on the how to do things. So people normally watch videos about how to do things on Facebook and YouTube. And the last one is in the US, which is the used to buying things, also as in Japan. Some people use Amazon and eBay. For example, Amazon for buying things and eBay to sell and buy things. Today we're going to concentrate mainly in Japan and in Brazil. First, we're going to talk about Brazil. In Brazil, the most popular social media is Facebook with a 63%. But back in 2011, Orkut was more popular than Facebook with a 35%. But now, Orkut has a 39%, but Facebook wins with a 63%. People stopped using Orkut because they started complaining about the limit of number of friends, the issue for sharing pictures, and problems with discussing topics. The release of the movie Social Network also helped Facebook to gain more popularity. Per day, people spend approximately 3 hours in the social network. And the second most popular social network in Brazil is Twitter, with approximately 56% of the popularity on an account. There have been some scandals, like for example, in Twitter, when a law student that was in jail for 17 months after tweeting that everyone in the north of the country should be killed for voting for the president. So he was in jail for that. And the other scandal was when the American artist Nicki Minaj tweeted that she was planning a trip to Brazil, and a tourism account told her not to bother. On the other hand, Japan, the use of Facebook is currently in 38%, but the most popular network is Twitter with 39%. Per day, people spend only 45 minutes on social media. But as well as in Brazil, the movie Social Network helped Facebook to gain more popularity. And also the earthquake in Japan of 2011, because the message and cell phone service was down when the earthquake was occurring and all that. And Facebook offer an easy way for Japanese people to alert their friends and families about their safety. People in Japan stated that they like Facebook most because compared to the other social media, in Facebook they have the greater chance to meet non-Japanese people. The other social media used in Japan is Mixi with a 25%. It's not much, but as this is only a Japanese social media, only in Japan they use it. Finally, we can conclude that the culture has a great influence in social media. Brazil is a country that has a lot of influence by the American culture because, first of all, they are in the same continent, and second, because they have, as I said, certain similarities in the culture, and people are similar, but in Japan they're totally different. Although there is some influence in social media because every country needs to use social media due to the globalization, or otherwise they'll be behind. Comparing to the time that people in Japan spend you in the internet, in the social media, to the time that people spend in Brazil, we can say that this is also a cultural matter, because Japanese people are teach that if you spend a lot of time in social media, that would be a waste of time. I chose this topic because I consider that is something that concerns everyone. Because nowadays social media is something that we use. Because social media is something that we use daily, not for contacting friends only, but as I said earlier, for work, for knowing what is happening in the rest of the world, for buying things, for business. So with social media, all of the world is more connected. Just with a second, just with a click, you can be connected with the rest of the world. Thank you.